Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Sandy, better known as Mimi, and a rainy day today had me doing a few things in the kitchen, doing a little bit of meal prep, using up what I have. I did a little refrigerator audit and freezer audit, and I just don't want to waste anything. So I'm going to take you through and show you everything that I'm doing today. I hope that you like this video, and if you do, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I love to hear from you, and if you're new, make sure you leave that in the comment too. I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube community. Hold on one second, and we're going to get going. Okay, the first thing that I have is some leftover roasted vegetables, and it is homegrown zucchini, cauliflower, broccoli, and carrot. Okay, so let me rephrase. The only thing that's homegrown there is the zucchini. But I roasted them all together, and I don't want to waste it. I don't think we want it as a side dish. And I have some potatoes to use up. So I'm going to be making some veggie stuffed baked potatoes. So we'll have that. If we don't eat it tonight, they're going to be wrapped properly and put in the freezer. They are great if you just want to take out one or two, and you can heat it up really quick if you want. You could put it back in the oven if you want. These are going to be really good. I love making twice baked potatoes. I had some romaine lettuce, cherry tomatoes, and almost a half a cuke. None of this is homegrown, so I'm going to be making a salad with it. And I'm going to just make it, put it in the refrigerator, and we can have that when we want. You know me, I like to keep some boiled eggs on hand. They're a great form of protein, great source for you. I peel them ahead of time, get rid of those stinky shells all at once. So I peel these, and if someone wants just a salad for a meal, they can take a hard-boiled egg and chop it up, throw it in the salad, and they have protein and a salad. That's a nice summer meal. And in this bowl, I have my bananas. I had half with my breakfast, so I might have the other half for a snack. And I got some cantaloupe. I might have banana and cantaloupe for a snack. I also have a banana pepper and 2 zucchini or yellow squash that I got from the garden yesterday. So I'm going to be thinking of something to do with those. I think we're going to grill them. And after all this rain, there's going to be a lot more zucchini and peppers available. So when the rain stops, probably later today or tonight, I'm going to go out there or first thing in the morning and see what else I can harvest. And these are going to be great on the grill. You folks know me and my mason jars. Yes, these are potato chips. Somebody was eating them, and I should have put them in something, but I figured before they went stale, let me put them in mason jars. It was just enough for these 2 jars, so I got rid of the bag, and it's just looks nicer on the counter than a bag. Okay, yeah, I really, really love my mason jars. And I cleaned out my refrigerator, organized it, got rid of stuff that had to be tossed, which wasn't much. It was just a little bit of potato salad. I didn't want to keep it anymore. So the iced coffee has to be refilled, so I'm going to make another pot. I have my yogurt organized by flavor and by date. Okay. I took the older dozen of eggs, put it on the door, put the new one that I bought yesterday on the bottom. My potatoes and onions are in my mom's, her vintage potato and onion holder. Pitcher of water back there. I'm going to be making another pitcher of iced tea. And let's see what's in my veg drawer. There is some more lettuce, whole tomato, and that humongous cucumber that I thought was a zucchini. That is huge. Look at the size of that thing. Yikes. I'm going to show you what I got in my fruit. I have a cantaloupe that I bought from Aldi. And don't pay attention to that, says tater skins on there. It's not. I have raspberries in this jar, and the strawberries are in the one towards the back. So we have berries that we get every day, which are very good for you. I have the cantaloupe, And there's the milk, and there's the lactate milk. And this is the freezer. Anything, like I said, that was going to be a canning project got put into the deep freezer. And I just have some stale bread here that is going to be a real easy project. I might do it today, just make a bunch of breadcrumbs. I have a lot of milk. It goes back. They're like 2 or 3 deep. Had to freeze the orange juice because no one was eating it. I don't know how, these have been here for a couple weeks. I don't know if they're going to end up eating them. But I like keeping bottles of water in the freezer. You just never know. I have a container of gravy back there. And those are our ice cream sandwiches. I have my fresh lemon and my fresh orange and corn tortillas and some pocket bread. I have a bag of celery back there if I'm making a quick potato salad, macaroni salad, whatever, I have it. A container of peas. Every day I'm harvesting peas and I freeze them in that container immediately. And these are my ice packs. So if there is an emergency in the house, I keep them in the same place all the time. This is a real nice one. It's like a gel or like a clay. And then the other one is just a, from the Dollar Tree, a little tiny ice pack. And I like to keep those constantly in the freezer. Like I said, same spot. So something happens, we know where they are. This is a kitchen tip that my mom started doing, I don't know, for as long as I could remember. Because when I was growing up, they didn't have plastic trash bags. You used brown paper bags or newspaper. Yeah, I know. Okay, so what she did was anytime she was cooking in the kitchen, all food scraps went in here. And then at the end of the day, she would just take this out, like any kind of little plastic bag she could get. Well, she used to actually line it with newspaper when I was very young. And then when plastic bags from the bread or whatever started coming out, or was out, she would collect them, put them in a bowl, and put all her food scraps in there. Because once she cleaned up the kitchen at night, there wasn't any trash in the garbage bin in the kitchen. That was a clean bag was put in there every night after dinner. The kitchen was fully cleaned from top to bottom, and she taught me that that goes along with doing the dishes. So it was just a lot more than just washing dishes. So I started doing this again. I don't want food scraps in my garbage. I don't have a garbage disposal. So, and I really don't want one. I mean, I'm happy with what I have. So at the end of the day, I just take this out and throw it in the trash. I wash out the bowl and get a bag in there and get it ready for the next day. So that's the little tip of the day on Mimi's Prepper Pantry. I hope you liked this video. And I look forward to seeing you on my next one. Have a great day.